So we start in the morning in the RV. A hand clicks on the radio as we hear a voice announce, "Welcome back to 108.5, The Juice. It's me, the Juice
Turn off.
Boy."
I
And
turn
then
it
we
back
hear from
on.
another car.
I turn it back on.
You really want to listen to The Juice, really?
Yes.
I'm coming to you live from Ampville, everyone's
That
favorite
sounds
town
like
you never
you.
heard of. Unless, of course, you heard old Juicy before.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
Sounds
no,
like he's a
no,
pedophile.
Niet.
That's right. We're going to be doing a live crazy Connecticut right from here, our favorite weird little town. But first,
Look.
we got a bit more of an experimental track. This is Carbon Nadsat by the Midnight Crew.
Aw, shit.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Montgomery saying he sounds like a pedophile, than him saying, "That's right."
This is the craziest intro to like an episode ever.
Just turns off the
We didn't say
intro.
hello. We didn't say hello. The intro got turned off.
Calls himself Big Juice. This is the weakest
Yo.
music to a guy named Big Juice I've ever heard.
No. The Juice.
The Juice.
The-
No,
either
sorry, no,
way.
it's Juice Boy.
Oh god.
That's even worse.
The juice. Is it spelled boy B-O-I or B-O-Y?
It's B-O-I. It's
And
Juice
what was
Boy
the
B-O-I.
town?
Juice
Where are we
bitch.
at?
Ampville.
Please tell me we're not going towards
Ampville?
Ampville, Igor.
Antville what?
Amph. A-M-E-F.
Wait, Ampville where? There we go.
Connecticut.
Connecticut.
A-M-A-M-F-E-ville.
No, A-M-E-F. Ville.
Got it? Connecticut. is
Oh,
what you
and,
said,
oh my
right?
God, I despise you that this is
I
our
can't
point.
hear because everyone's talking!
Okay. I wasn't talking.
I wasn't
What?
diving.
What state?
Connecticut.
That's what I said!
Yeah, nobody corrected you. Okay,
I thought Max said something like, "That's not it." I was
No.
like, "Shut up!"
Oh, I'm sorry about something else. Ampville. I hate you guys.
Amph.
I despise
Wait,
you.
Did you realize what it is?
Yes, I despise you, bro.
Wait, I don't understand.
The
What's
joke
reference?
is AM/FM.
Ah!
Can we not be screaming right now, God?
God, my brain isn't up for this today.
It's a pun! Why is a pun hurting you this bad?
My nose is bleeding.
Oh my
I'm having
God.
a-
Ryan, are you okay? Do you, like, need a break, buddy?
We
No,
just
let's-
started!
Let's get into it. Let's get into it. This is already shaping up to be the craziest
Okay.
segment we've
Ryan's
ever had.
brain rot is.
Look, this man said the juice, and the first thing I could think of is that stupid Trunks and Vegeta meme that keeps circulating the internet.
Juicy. Circulating
Anyways.
the internet. That's the oldest.
Oh
meme
god, I
that
can't
we
wait for you guys to learn what his real name is, because it's somehow stupider.
have.
No, but you guys are heading into this small town, actually, because of Montgomery. We're gonna do a little bit of off-screen explaining. I'm sorry.
This is your fault, Montgomery.
What am I doing?
Don't blame Montgomery.
He's the reason why we're
I'm
going to this
blaming
town.
Montgomery.
And that reason you're going to this town is one of your friends, Monty, the trucker that I totally remember the name of and not pulling up your character sheet to double check, ended up having a kind of nasty crash, and she heard you were nearby and was just like, "Hey, I'm in this random bumfuck Connecticut town trying to, like, not die. You want to visit me for a second?"
She just got KK. On my way.
And on top of that, if you guys have been
Fine.
tracking the bizarre radio signals, they're coming from here.
Ooh.
Mine.
Ooh.
He did not get the address. He just said KK on my way.
All right.
Like you do.
Could you at least ask where where your friend is staying so we at least know where to meet him?
You do not have your touchstones listed.
On the sheet.
No, yeah, you do not have them listed on the sheet. All right.
Yeah, he has on a separate doc, doesn't he?
No, they're in the chat.
All right.
Oh, I
Oh,
should.
Phoebe. It's Phoebe. Phoebe?
Phoebe.
Bye.
Phoebe.
That's Phoebe.
Phoebe. It looks like it should be Phoebe. Phoebe linking.
Feebleicious.
Fergalicious. Okay, so Phoebe got into a sort of nasty crash. She's been recovering mostly fine, but she basically got some time off on her route and was, hey, want to meet up for a sec?
Is his answer, basically.
All right.
Could you at least ask her where she's located, please? and this is Max saying this. So could you please just ask her?
Sure. He asks her, "Hey, where actually are you?"
Like, right now or in general?
In general.
I'm still just sleeping in the truck mostly. I actually got out of the hospital pretty quickly. They just told me to get some rest, and motels are too expensive.
Ah.
I like this one.
Didn't she say she got in a crash? Is she sleeping in the destroyed truck? Or did they give her a new one? Already?
Do you ask about that?
Yes.
Oh, I got hurt way more than the truck.
Wait. Interesting.
Are you in the hospital?
I was for a bit. Less than a day, honestly. It turns out it wasn't that bad. Kind of over-reported it. Basically, all that happened was I ended up crashing into something. The truck didn't really fender, but the airbags went off and it hurt and it bruised my ribs pretty bad.
Fuck, I forgot just how many fucking images there were of her.
Wait a minute. I'm trying to remember cars. I don't think you can just put airbags back in.
Yeah, I'm trying to have the airbags fixed right now, but I'm sleeping in the back seat while it's being fixed.
I love
see.
It's just the immediate questioning, and then Kai was just like, "Crap."
I forgot how trucks work.
I like the idea that she worded it the original way first and then realized what she just said.
No, that is literally what happened. That is just what happened.
Okay, so you said that. Okay, so she crashed weirdly. Like that's very obvious, right? Based off of the
Honestly,
explanation.
not really. A big old pickup truck, a big old fucking like not even four-wheeler. Like this is a full-on
16-wheeler.
Yeah, 16-wheeler. A 16-wheeler crashing into something and not being that damaged, but the person inside being thrashed around, that can happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did she say why she crashed?
She has not.
So, Phoebe, are you gonna tell me the full story or wait until I'm there?
I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not sure what the full story is. One moment I was driving, next moment I was crashed.
How does that work?
Ooh.
I don't know, I just sort of blanked out. Think I might have been too tired driving. Might have fallen asleep for a second. Yeah, I know. Just don't tell the company. They won't take my license away. If you want the story I told to the hospital, there was a poor little deer on the road that I swerved out of the way of.
At least that one's decently workable.
Like, he just, like, voice calls her.
Yellow!
Hi. So...
Sip!
What the fuck?
I told you everything that's up.
Hmm.
Ask her if it's on the radio.
Why is there a distant Russian?
He's technically next to me. He's just
Trying not to be obvious.
yeah.
Is it working?
No.
Oh.
Actually, it sounds more conspicuous that you are making your voice sound like that.
I don't want to interrupt on your conversation, but I tried to ask.
This is the most distracting
put it
shit I've
on
ever
speaker.
experienced.
Igor, it's on speaker. It's fine. You guys can
Many
say
of-
hi.
Oh.
This is Phoebe. Phoebe,
Hello.
this is the people I'm in an RV with.
Okay, now I got questions for you to answer.
Well, first off, where is your truck located so we can come meet you? Because just saying in your truck doesn't help us with that. Are you at a truck stop or are you anywhere the hell else?
What is this? What is this?
It's a change in music.
It was the sudden, like, it was very ominous. Sorry.
I'm
sorry.
outside of a general store. For right now. Nice guy let me park here. Hockham's.
Okay. Do us. Igor, check the map.
Everyone else just sees a shit-eating grin on my boy's face as he says, Occam's razor.
Haha. Hackham, not Ackham.
I'm checking map. What do I need to roll to check
It's
this map
close enough.
accurately?
What do you need to roll to check a map? That's a great question, I guess. What the fuck do I use for that? Intelligence awareness?
Okay, I can see that being a thing. That's 5 dice.
It's a map, but it is a slightly more obscure store, so I'll just say this is like a difficulty 2. This should be hard to fuck up. I'm willing into the universe that you fuck it up by saying that.
We'll see. Hold on. Nah. I got 2. That's 3 successes. One of them's a crit. 4 successes.
Not only do you find it, you find a shortcut that lets you drive straight from the highway to there, pretty much.
There we go. Thank you.
All
Continue
right, so we're gonna
with
take
your questions.
a left. Wait, hold on. Turns map upside down. Turn right.
Why
I was holding it upside down again.
Why are we having you with the map?
I'm getting us where we're supposed to go.
You know,
it's worked out every single
after
time.
hearing them talk, I have less questions about why you hang out with these
Because-
people. They fit in with your sort.
That's racist.
That feels wrong. Why would you say it
I'm
like this?
from the south.
That's
Doesn't really help.
regionist?
It's something, but it doesn't matter.
Wait, is it regionist if I'm included?
Regionist is just a thing I
Can
just
y'all
came
just
up
get here?
with.
I'm
We're
working on it.
driving in the direction.
You guys eventually pull out front of a small general store. Where you see this gigantic. So I'm actually not sure how to pronounce because it's first of all she was hitting it with a strong southern accent. It's probably more like Hakim.
Spell that
Hakim. It's an Arabic name, so it's probably Hakim, I'd imagine.
Oh, that makes more sense. And I feel
Hakim?
really bad for pronouncing it the way I did just now.
No, to be fair, I was literally hitting as Hakim because I figured that's how a southerner would pronounce it.
You're not wrong.
Hakim.
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 Yes, I assume it's more like Hakim. It's probably the actual
Hakim,
pronunciation.
Yeah, something akin to that, yeah.
Let me first gather Phoebe.
Hey, bae.
Just assimilates into thin air.
My boy does go, oh, by the way, Phoebe, We haven't talked in a hot second. I finally got out of college
Oh shit, really? When that
Yeah.
happened?
like a couple days ago.
How long has it been that we've been driving?
It
by
has
the way?
been like less than a day.
Less than 24 hours ago.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I had a.
I'm
big
gonna be
nap
honest, the
after.
time skip seems a lot larger. Connecticut and Massachusetts are really close.
Yeah,
It only takes like 3 hours of driving.
Oh, so this is just like a continuation of yesterday, essentially.
Yeah, this is
Or,
like
the
at
last
most
session.
you guys stop and rested. This is maybe like 10 hours latest at most.
10 hours later.
Yeah, this is not that long.
Hours
Well, hold on.
later.
I need to. What? But is it the next day?
He's trying to figure out the dates.
Yes, it is the next day.
It is January 24th, a Monday.
And that's why I didn't go for calling the block that he does by a day name, because I couldn't remember the day.
You're welcome. I think from this point forward, I'm just gonna keep up with the date religiously.
Until we get the Twilight Zone episode.
Yeah, when we're like
thing.
thrown into like the time matrix.
I now need to put you and guys in a time
The
loop to
Nevadan
drive
time
specifically Ryan insane.
We've been on this road for the past 2 days, haven't we?
So here's
I've
Phoebe.
seen that stump 17 times.
So here's Phoebe. She gets out of her truck. Well, if it ain't my third favorite fucker. Hey, can you guys not hear Beth? I can hear her through the walls, but not through the
I
computer.
cannot hear her.
No, we can't hear
Beth,
it
you
all.
might want to hang up and
Damn.
rejoin.
Because if she'd been saying stuff, haven't been
How
hearing it
old
at all.
How old was Monty again?
That's a question that you have the answer to.
You guys can hear me, right?
Yes,
We can hear you
now
now.
Yeah, we
can.
can now.
Okay.
I believe.
My girl did say, "Holy cow, she's more southern than I thought she'd be."
Somehow this is not what I was expecting.
You couldn't tell by the voice?
many years.
That-
I mean, I could tell you were southern, but not this southern.
Somehow I expected worse. I don't know why.
But anyways, what are you saying, Monty?
Give me a second. I'm checking something.
Alright. Yeah, couldn't you guys tell by my voice that definitely isn't a northerner doing a pretty bad southern accent?
You'd be surprised how accurate your accent actually is. To
Dependent,
some
yeah.
people from where
I
I'm
had a
from.
response to that, but it's not a response I should say on YouTube.
Yeah, let's keep it that way.
I'll tell you as soon as the session's over. Don't you worry, my little
If you
muffin.
don't forget.
You know what? To commemorate the moment, I think Igor's gonna take a picture of this lady in her truck.
She throws up a peace sign.
Snap.
You see,
And
that's how
now-
you know she is-
Huh?
Anyways, Monty is 21. I'm gonna.
Alright.
Might have been younger before.
I
Yeah, I
think
was
you
about
were
to say, 'cause
16.
Yes.
we had a weird
not
thing where we had to make
16.
you older.
he was under the drinking age. I think you were
Yeah.
20.
All right.
I remember distinctly one of y'all saying he was 16, but whatever. It doesn't matter now.
He's
boy,
in
this is
college.
Retcon?
Yeah.
I don't think him being 16 was ever uttered.
No, I
I'm
thought he was
checking my
18.
notes.
There was a point, I believe, where someone said he looks like he could be 16.
That's
Oh, I
possible.
joked that his character looked like he could be anywhere from 16 to 35.
The 35 part's the funnier one, if you ask me.
Or may have been pre-session stuff. I don't know. Either way.
I joked that he looked between like 16 and 25 or something like that.
Well, Ryan's gonna look through his stuff to see if he can find anything, so.
I think
I
he was
did
like
not.
20 to, I think he was like 19 to 20.
I did not note people's ages.
I'm
Actually, I'm gonna do that
20
right
because
now.
The idea of him starting college at 14 is funny to me.
I think that was part of it. Is like you were like he's really young for college.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, 20 and getting your master's is still
He
pretty young.
looks to Phoebe and says, "Yep, I've got my doctorate."
I don't think we ever discussed it being
No, I'm
a doctorate.
I thought it was a master's.
Was it a master's?
Masters
How
is
much
better.
academics do you have?
Because I remember doctorate never coming out of anyone's mouth of this.
No, I remember it being a master's course. Because you were doing you were doing
Thesis.
a
Well,
master's.
that isn't something doctors do.
It's also something masters do.
Yeah.
In other countries, you have to do a thesis for.
Plus, going for a
your undergrad.
doctorate in law seems a little over the top.
That actually happens way more than you think it does.
Fair enough.
They just don't call themselves doctors.
Doctorate in animation.
Oh, by the way, really quick, could everybody tell me their ages so that we don't have to worry about this ever again?
29.
Yeah, give me a second.
How old's the Earth?
What day is it in game?
January 24th, 2022. It's a Monday.
24th.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm still 19. My character is still 19, though she.
Okay, so he has 3 dots in academics, which is a doctorate.
Wait, what? My character has that many dots in academics.
That seems a little low to be a doctorate.
The next 2 are
one.
essentially you've got the max schooling and have been doing shit in your field,
Yeah.
and then is literally an expert.
I will point out it is doctorate level of knowledge. That doesn't mean you actually got your doctorate.
I'm doing. Hey, what's up?
Is it okay?
Like, hey, you might want to mute.
I just finally dropped that off.
I'm gonna
Well, I
mute
won't be
you.
able to talk. I'm in the middle of we just started.
Okay, we'll give him a second.
Do you want to wait till like 7?
I can.
I'm sorry.
Let's go with a master's, because I think a doctorate is a little over the top for a 20-year-old to have.
Because that's 8 years, so he would have started college at
First of all,
Sorry about that.
Unless you
Just
manage
look
to
that
somehow
up.
skip college.
So
I mean,
the
daddy's money.
minimum it takes to get a doctorate is 4 years.
In what field?
Any?
It depends. It's 4 to 6 years.
Are you done with the phone call, Ryan?
It was my bad. I thought I have a button on my headset that's supposed to mute, and it didn't.
It did not work. So...
I muted it as soon as I realized, and that's my bad.
Yeah, that's all good. I did say multiple times, hey, maybe mute. Hey, maybe mute.
I know, I took my headphones off because I clicked the button and the button didn't click.
Fair. Okay. Alright, regardless, we'll figure it out later. That seems so low to be a doctorate. Regardless, though. In any case, she's like, finally full-on graduate, huh?
Yep. He's just smiling, proud of himself.
She looks around, everyone around you. Why do I have a feeling you're not becoming a lawyer anytime soon?
Not the universe
wants
has
to be
anything to
rich?
say about it.
Ugh. Who wants to do?
I mean, you studied law, kind of figured that was the end goal.
Lawyer?
He looks over at fucking Igor. And
Igor.
is just like, what?
No, you should just look over at Igor and go, you're a journalist.
You're a journalist.
I uncovered
You
a
knew
corruption
I was in college.
I
At
was literally,
Harvard.
Okay.
literally.
Not to be that girl, but you know how much corruption is in journalism itself?
Yes, I'm very aware. I was kicked out of several places for talking about it.
And just like you fight against corruption, you don't think there are lawyers who are actually trying to fight against it?
No.
Seeing as they're active
Paid
lawyers
much.
that try and help active criminals and get away with murder and shit. Yeah,
Okay,
no.
there's journalists who do the same.
Also, I believe that's called a prosecutor. Or no, defendant?
Defendant.
Defendant. Prosecutor is
That
one
was
who is
Reese.
trying to work for the state.
No, okay, my god. Defendant defends the person the case is brought against. Prosecutors bring the case. That's not always the state.
Yeah, sometimes it is.
Yeah, but it's not always. Sometimes the state is the one being defended. It literally just matters who brought the case against who.
This is
is
why I
an
hate lawyers.
interesting conversation.
Why is that the part you hate, Lord? That's very simple to understand. That's extremely... How does a journalist not know that?
I usually go after different. I don't necessarily go after lawyers very often.
You go after politicians. Most of them are lawyers.
Or at least have them.
Well, they have them.
Yeah,
They have
how have you
several.
not been sued so many times?
I'm very careful. As long as
I'm
it's
gonna
not.
buy a
that you
shish
run
kebab.
away
Y'all
from the
want
police.
any? Sorry, what'd you say?
As long as it's not slander, it's fine.
She just blinks at you a couple times. I'm gonna go buy a shish kebab. Y'all want any?
Fuck yeah, I love
Yeah.
kebabs.
I will
Sounds
pass.
good.
Alright then. She steps forwards into Hakim's. I'm hitting that with too much of an accent, and it's wrapping back around to being racist because of it. Give me a second. I want to switch music.
Are we gonna get Kai's YouTuber apology arc?
Well, that's starting early.
Hey, listen. I don't even have fans for them to be underage yet. Was that too much?
No, that was pretty
It was
perfect.
fucking funny.
You know, could we investigate her car, her truck, to see if there's something up with it? Maybe
Yeah.
technologically. As I look
Uh,
at Max.
Well, she's going to get a kebab.
Well, she's
I
getting for us,
suppose.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Mr. Tech Man, scan it.
I
I-
could just look it over.
I love
Okay.
it.
Anyways,
That is weird.
let me first get some new music. Which I was originally going to do jovial buying kebab music, but I guess now I gotta do mystery investigating truck music.
This is the world you put us in, Kai.
Fair? Give me a second. I said give me a second, Ryan. Jesus, have some patience.
I
don't-
said
Stop yelling, Ryan. Stop yelling.
I think you're
Oh,
becoming
God.
schizophrenic.
I can't speak with Ryan saying all this.
I think you're
I'll kill
both
you
becoming
both.
schizo.
I'll kill you both.
It's so loud.
Why is the sun so loud?
Oh, he
Uh,
quieted down a little. Oh, it's back.
Boom, boom, boom.
So, you go over. So she just goes in and goes, alright, I'm buying kebabs. Be like,
Hey.
just a couple bit.
All right, all right.
She goes in.
Hey, look, I already took I took a picture. We'll find out if magic is involved.
Just so you guys know, my boy is going in to buy some kebabs and talk with her.
Well, we'll get to you guys in a second. I want to see what these
I'm
chuckle
just
fucks do
making
with the
sure-
car first.
Yeah, I'm just making sure it's clear that I'm separate.
Oh, I figured, because I don't think you'd let them go through your Touchstone's car.
I don't think we're gonna go through the car.
We're not gonna
he's,
get it.
Yeah, he's just
Yes.
gonna look at the. Okay. You just gotta look at the
Again,
under the
diamond.
look at the I guess the slight dent and like look see if the engine's fucked up.
Okay. Give me a intelligence technology. This is not really your kind
I know
of
it's
tech.
not,
I would
yeah.
assume you're not like a.
I'm a car
Mechanic?
guy, so
Fair enough. We'll call this a difficulty just like 3 to just assess at a glance if the engine's fucked up.
First, so that's
Could
7
I
dice.
also do sense the unnatural on it?
Sure.
Okay.
Awesome. Nothing clicks.
Oh, nothing happens?
Yeah, no.
What's the
No
difficulty?
roll, no
3 you
nothing?
said?
No roll or nothing. There's nothing supernatural going on. Difficulty 3.
Oh, wow. Jesus fucking Christ. Apparently the dice roller did not like me at all, so maybe I should just go for the physical dice. I'm fucking pre-rolling some of the failures for that. Jeez, oh my fucking god.
Scientifically, how?
This game despises me.
How many did you get right? I didn't look.
I only got
2.
2. With a difficulty of 3.
That's funny.
I fucking hate this, dude. Oh well. We probably gonna find anything anyways, so.
So you see that there's an engine in there.
Okay, a 2 is not that dumb.
No. There's nothing really that seems wrong at a glance. You'd maybe have to get in a little bit further to tell if there's any like more internal damage, but at least from up front, there's no obvious dents or bashing. Nothing's leaking. Nothing looks out of place.
Oh, I think that's really it, because we're not gonna
Can you
go
give me
inside.
quick wits awareness before you look away?
Me, quick wits and awareness?
Yeah, quick wits awareness.
Shit.
Difficulty on this seems like 4-ish.
I should have put some levels in there. Oh well.
No, not 4-ish. Like 2. Like 2.
Because I only have 2 for wits.
Let's
I have
see
none
it,
in
boy.
awareness. Okay, I'm gonna go one at a time. Already terrible. That's a fucking failure, right? 1 failure. And 2 failures. Yeah, let's fucking see nothing. I'm not gonna use any more fucking willpower.
All right, you close the trunk. Unless you want somebody else to take a look.
I can take a look if that means we can try a wits awareness again.
Sure.
Okay, I don't even remember. I know that I have 5 in wits.
I need
2 in awareness.
Is
Actually,
2.
you know what? I have fucking 6 in fucking experience. Fuck it, I'm gonna put some in. I don't give a fuck.
And Igor, you have 1 awareness, 2 awareness, 2 awareness.
I do have. I'm looking at my sheet.
Yeah.
All right.
I assume you did better.
That's 5 successes.
So the
Yes.
thing that you can notice is that there is, you know, like how a lot of trucks have a little monitor in them to track how the people are driving?
Yeah.
You actually notice that, and it's slightly out of place. It's one of the only things that got jostled in the crash.
So it's
And
like
it actually seems to be disconnected. So, more than likely, her company's not actually able to track her at the moment.
Oh. I grab Max's shoulder and I point at that. I'm like, that broken.
Thingy.
Can I tell if it was purposely pulled out or if it was actually knocked out from the crash?
Yeah, sure. Give me an intelligence technology, difficulty 2.
Intelligence technology, okay. It's another 7. I'm doing physical dice this time.
If you somehow fail
My
this,
fucking god. The only one successful. Well, that's not all of them. I still need to roll 4 more.
alright.
Okay, well, there's a crit. I'm gonna go in. Okay, I have one more.
Pop it.
Okay, hold on.
Yep.
And I have one more physical dice to roll before the pop. Oh, never mind. That was a full crit, so that's 4 successes. Oh, no.
Okay.
6 successes. Because
Yes,
I had 2 successes already.
This was absolutely actually knocked out. And what else
Wait.
you can tell?
In the crash or on purpose?
In the crash. It was not torn intentionally. You can tell just by looking at it. What you can also tell is that while it's disconnected, this thing, if you were able to hook it up to something, would be able to show you the pattern that it was driven in. Along with that, you also, now taking a second look at it, can see over the engine again and confirm that it's only sustained minor damage. Looking at everything overall, you're actually finally able to sort of determine with yourself what happened. She more than likely crashed into a guardrail.
Ooh, pretty bad.
Well, for a semi-truck, it's actually not that bad as long as they don't fly off a cliff.
She definitely didn't seem to be going full speed or anything.
Okay. So, possibly not actually at the speed limit of what the lane was supposed to be going, maybe.
I'm just saying, she wasn't, I should say,
Well,
when I say not full speed, I mean she wasn't going a ridiculous speed.
Okay. Since Max knows he can connect it, can you just plug it in to the car to see what the movement patterns were? I guess connect it to his phone or whatever.
I'd probably say you need a laptop for this.
I'm pretty sure he would have bought a laptop somewhere, but
yeah. Wait, you have a laptop. I'm fine with just saying you have a laptop.
I'm rich.
He probably has a mobile hotspot too.
Yeah, we'll wait for them because this would be good information for them to know too. Especially if she didn't know what the hell happened. I'll just have it in my hand.
I will say, fair warning, touching a southern woman's truck.
I can tell you right now, that's a bad thing.
They're both southern. I'm sure they know it's a bad idea to touch trucks.
We're well aware.
Yeah.
Their characters aren't.
Not at all.
I guess he's just sitting on like one of the steps of the truck waiting with his laptop.
No, I'm sure both of you are fully aware of how terrible of an idea this is from the two of yours.
And on to the other scene because Max did say he wanted one, so hopefully they buy some more. For
Ever
the rest
so
of
slightly
us.
back in time.
So what is everyone doing now that we're going back in time to everyone else?
Did you join them for kebabs or did you stay outside with the truck?
No, I joined them for kebabs.
Alright, then you're just walking into the store.
Okay. Kebabs.
And you see a man standing behind the counter that I will now get the image of.
Woo! I thought you already had the image of him.
When I'm saying get the image, I mean literally
I got
pull up and then send.
God, we're so dysfunctional.
It's fine. It's dysfunctional fun.
It's great.
Woo!
Hey, Jordy! Hey, Phoebe. You hear a man behind the counter say as he stands up, looking over all of you. Is this the friend you told me about? Well, assume that one. Unless he's a very effeminate man, he says, looking at Rhea for a second.
I'm a woman.
Don't worry, he's just a slightly effeminate man. She pats the back of Monty. She pats Monty's back.
He shrugs and says, "I'll take a compliment where I can get it."
Regardless, what can I do you for now? If not just staying in my parking lot indefinitely. He says with a laugh, hey, it's not indefinite. I will leave in here at some point that is not determined. That's what indefinite means. Regardless.
I'm feeling some tension between the two of you.
I'm bad at sounding like I'm joking, Jordan says.
Don't worry, a lot of us are.
There's no ill will between us. I'm letting her stay in my parking lot. You think I ate her?
Depending on the state, that might just be legal.
I don't... this is... No cops involved with this. I just told her she could stay.
He gives a thumbs up.
Regardless, though, what I'm looking for is... 4 kebabs. All right.
4 frickin' kebabs.
Don't like this.
Like, does it count?
Russian said he didn't want one. She points out.
Right.
I have a feeling I know where this is I have a feeling I know this is I can't determine what accent I'm doing.
Just go with the flow.
I did it in Crisis. I did it in Crisis.
Overload.
I did it in Crisis.
Well, I'll just, I kind of have a feeling I know where this is going, so I'll make 5 anyways. So
Monty's like, yes.
he starts making a couple kebabs and some sauce. I think kebabs have sauce. It's been a long time since I've had a kebab.
You can. It's not mandatory, but yeah, you can have sauces.
He
with
makes some
kebabs.
sauces and decides to make a little bit of small check with you. So, Phoebe told me that you're a college student?
Not anymore.
Oh, graduated?
Yep.
What are you studying?
Law.
Going to be a lawyer or something else?
It's
He's
a good
gonna-
degree to have. regardless
Honestly,
of what I do.
I think he's just mostly going to use it to keep us from getting arrested.
He tilts his head to the side. And why'd that be a concern?
Because some of my friends are very stupid.
Yes.
What, you guys doing a post-college road trip or something?
Yeah, something like that.
I
Yeah.
mean, to be fair, we almost got arrested because one of our friends decided to put a bag over his head and then drag him into the.
They tried to do the thing where you kidnap the person in pretend.
Weren't you going to Harvard?
Yeah.
Okay. He just says before continuing.
Someone
Let's
can talk
actually
about-
move past this because it was a whole thing last time and I'd rather not dwell on it.
My character was only bringing it up as a joke.
I know, but it was a whole fucking thing last time. Let's fucking not.
Okay.
Sorry. Sorry about that. Regardless, he just says, "So how'd you two meet?" Pointing between Katie and Monty.
Oh, I showed up to his store.
Oh. Oh, right. You ran a tourist trap or something?
Something like that.
We were told to meet his father, and his father wasn't there, so we got the next.
Why are you told to meet his dad?
Reasons.
They needed professional help with something, and they ended up getting me because my dad was out of country.
This
I
sounds
helped
like the
him as
most
well as I
legal thing I've ever heard. He says with a mouth.
Oh, that's good. He's just smiling.
As long as
Can
we
I know
believe
what
that
the
it's
business
legal.
is, or is that not a secret I'm in on?
I look at Monty.
Legal. It was
Ah,
legal.
fair. Dad's a
He
lawyer
lucked
then?
out.
Huh?
Bobo just nods and says, they lucked out.
Alright, hope whatever criminal past you have doesn't catch up with you too fast. You're
I
a little
don't
too
have a criminal past.
Then why would you
Well,
need
something's
legal
coming up
help?
fast, and it sure so isn't anything criminal.
Then he just like squints. Then why would you need legal help? You got the lawsuit going or something?
Something. It was weird legal help that we needed help with. Not that I would. I'm not a criminal.
Hey!
I look back and forth and just say, they needed help with tree law.
What's tree law?
Very complicated.
Okay. That was in character, I'm gonna assume now.
Actually, fun fact, tree law is really, really intricate. This
Is
Reed
that just literally
sharing
the
fun
laws
fact.
of trees?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool, it's not even get into it.
Okay, now he just goes, "Hey, girly, piece of advice for future.
Yeah.
Let the lawyer talk." Just,
Wait, he's got a point.
slight word of advice, he says as he hands over the kebab. kebabs and sauce.
She looks downwards at her feet like, oh, okay.
You just be glad I'm not a cop.
I'm very smart though, and
listen.
I'm not.
You've got a
that-
smart head. But he kind of like gestures and points down to your chest. Not a smart heart.
Okay.
My voice
I don't know what that's supposed to
shuffling.
mean, but okay.
I'm trying to, as delicately as I can, say that you're a social idiot. Like, you are bad at social. You're very bad at
I'm-
social interaction.
I'm good at social interactions. I have made friends with all of these people.
I'm going to be honest. I thought you were a mobster or a prostitute through this conversation.
She looks at herself. I don't see either.
I
I'm a
see
I'm
one
a
of them.
Wiccan.
I could see one of them.
Like
Miles wider.
And he just smiles at you and it goes in the opposite direction and says, "What, you think the mafia doesn't need witches?"
I
God,
I
wish
don't
Oliver
think they
was here
do.
right now.
Listen, I'm just saying, if you're in the mob, why not curse other mobsters?
Huh. I never thought of that. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, come on, the mobster might need witches. Well, if that sort of thing was real, but
It is real. It is definitely real.
sure it is. You're a cute one. I hope you have a good future.
Was shaking his head. Eating a kebab.
And yeah, so you guys are allowed out after that. And hey, did you guys just leave the trunk open?
I thought we were just actively standing in front of it.
Well, you have to open the entire front hood of the truck, which I
Yeah,
think
no, but then
is-
you said you were sitting down on like the step of the truck.
Yeah, the side step.
What, so you like moved. Did
yeah.
Igor also move, or is he just in front of the trunk?
Truck.
Wait, do you mean the hood?
Hood.
Truck. I keep saying trunk when I mean to say truck.
I'm kind of just standing next to Max, I guess. Like,
Okay,
talking
so
about
you're the
how-
one that's standing.
I'm just like, how to ask?
Because
Hey,
I'm like,
Igor, please give me a real quick
Oh God.
not stamina, dexterity athletics, versus, let me just roll for her real quick.
Oh, I hit 2 dots.
Phoebe looking at them doing this, realizing, oh, this is what he meant by they're idiots.
No, she's looking at them and thinking, blood, draw blood.
I got
Fucking murder.
3 successes.
Okay, let me roll for her.
That is literally the maximum. It's the second maximum I can do.
unless you get crits on all, but that's a different thing.
Okay. So that's 3 versus 3.
So no damage.
No damage, but I am gonna say she does successfully tackle you to the ground.
I had to ask.
No.
Do I smell kebab?
Ah! She hands it to Monty without saying anything, rushes over and tackles you to the ground and goes, "Why the fuck did you touch my truck?"
To try and see if
I
there was
walk
any
out.
extra
Why?
damage.
My kidneys.
She
Found
turns
something.
around.
I walk
And I
walk
found-
out too.
And I found something, and I have the company tracker, I guess, whatever the fucking hand. Because you said it was, like,
Hey.
fully dislodged.
She walks up and puts a hand onto your laptop screen. Pretty boy. You got a name?
Max, you heard him say it earlier.
Yeah, Maxie. She slams the laptop closed on top of your fingers. You
Ow.
gotta ask before touching other people's shit.
Never touch a girl's truck. Ever.
I wouldn't mind you looking through if maybe you had gone and fucking asked first.
My kidneys
God, I love
hurt.
strong women.
Fair enough. Now, can we look at it?
Fine. She lifts up her hand from the
My
laptop.
fingers are perfectly pristine. Nothing happened.
No. Give me a roll.
You,
Give
yeah,
me a roll
you didn't
before
say
you
a
declare
roll.
that.
You didn't say you
Stamina
didn't do a
resolve.
roll. You just said she
Stamina
slammed them.
resolve.
Listen, you didn't tell me that. I didn't say your fingers were perfectly pristine now, did I? To be fair, slamming the laptop close to your fingers would hurt, but it wouldn't actually leave like a visible mark.
What do I need to roll or whatever the fuck?
You're fine. You're fine. I was making a joke.
That's
It like realistically having the laptop slam closed on your fingers, it would hurt, but it wouldn't like leave a mark.
I also just find it funny that whatever anybody does, he's just perfectly pristine, like a fucking.
So what, you're saying you're on 1 health and you still look extremely
Exactly,
pretty,
because I
even though
found
you
that
are,
hilarious.
Like,
Near
dying.
death. I just found that utterly hilarious. Because he also just took like a bunch of punches to the face without any damage to a
Local
bar
man shot
fight.
and killed. Still look taut.
Yes, because I found it funny.
So anyways, regardless, for the actual roll to decrypt this, or like to track the movements, it's not going to be anything complicated. Literally, it's just install the program to do the thing. I'm not even going to make you roll.
Thank God,
That's
because
just
it
being
seems
able
like
to
it's ass.
navigate GitHub.
Wait,
You can figure this out.
GitHub? It's GitHub?
Okay, listen, all I'm saying is GitHub has an app for anything you can think about.
Yeah. Or any
Also-
modded thing to add to a different app, yeah.
Please stop crinkling
Sorry.
towards the mic, that's gonna drive me insane.
It's not even towards the mic.
Regardless, so you look through, and after a little bit, you are able to find the tracking route from the previous night. It's
And
not really...
I ask her, so where did you last remember? I'm losing of not knowing where you were.
I was coming off the highway and was gonna stop near a truck stop about a mile out from here.
Okay, I'll look at the beginning of where she said she turned off and see where it starts going erratic or whatever the hell happened.
So you see her, she is driving towards the truck stop, and then she just blatantly drives past it. And you can also see that from beforehand, she was driving like you'd expect a person to. And by that I mean, like, there were slight fluctuations in speed, there was little micro turns here and there.
Like
And
a normal
suddenly-
person.
She's just driving in basically a straight line, maintaining a constant speed.
Ooh.
And she keeps driving like this. And then at one point, she just suddenly turns and crashes into the guardrail.
Did you turn on the cruise control at this point? I say it when she starts going at a consistent speed.
No.
Well, that may have been where you lost everything about what you... Because you just went a
Hell's
straight
going on
line
here? She kind of like leans over your shoulder, squinting at it.
Is there like a time, like a date and time? Or, like when this
So
stuff was happening? Like how long did this last?
this was technically, this was last night. Around. So she started her weird hypnotic routine around 7:30 and crashed the truck at 8:40.
So about an hour.
This was happening for an hour?
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn, for an hour you were just cruising along with no brain, it seems. Or at least.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell was happening there.
Do you know what you were doing?
Would this put? Would this, in the time frame that happened, right? Would that when she started doing that, would that have put her in range of that weird, like the weird signals that we've been getting?
Yes.
What were you doing?
Mind control. My girl just says mind
before.
control.
Let me... She, like, kind of grabs the top of her head. I don't remember.
Were you listening to the radio at all?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I think I was listening to a podcast actually.
What podcast?
She doesn't seem exactly sure. Oh, that last pod on the left.
Last
Doesn't-
pot on the left.
Last podcast on the left. This is a real life podcast that I listen to sometimes, or used to listen to. If they've done anything weird, YouTube commenters, I haven't listened to them in like 5 years.
Like you're like, make sure that they know I'm not a weirdo.
Yeah. I remember
Well,
one of them was
not
running to be a
weirdo.
politician, so they might have been weird. I don't know.
They supported P Diddy. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Before or after?
During.
Wow. Wow.
Oh.
Okay.
So, wow, that was a bad answer to that. Anyways. Yeah, no, I think I was just listening to the last podcast on the left.
You have did you listen to it on your phone?
Yeah. I had it hooked up on Bluetooth.
Can we listen
Show me
to it?
most recent. Well, I was gonna ask. Show me the most recent stuff you listen to.
Sure.
He says with a mouthful of kebab.
She pulls out her phone, and sure enough, technically she's got a couple other things in there that she's listening to throughout the day, but once she hits last night, or yesterday, you actually do see that the last thing she listened to was an episode of Last Podcast on the Left.
What is it? What is
No,
the
there's
episode
no
title
times.
say? Okay.
It's Spotify, so I will say there's no timestamps on when she listened to any of it.
No, but is there a title for what the episode is called?
Yeah, the episode title. The episode title is fucking. Give me a second to remember the name of this person.
Remembering things. Like it was yesterday.
Oh, it was. The episode title is John Wayne Gacy Part 2.
Mm.
All right.
John Wayne Gacy?
Yeah, he was that clown serial killer guy.
I know who that is.
Yeah. Can Max pull up on his phone anything else that happened between 7 something and 7:30 to 8:45?
Just like
in,
a
news-wise?
general something.
Yeah, in like this area, of course.
Okay.
So it seems like everything's happening here.
Since that's kind of a vague question, I'm gonna make that like a difficulty 5 because it's gonna be a. It's kind of a vague question.
As he's doing that, I'd like to
Technology, intelligence technology. Since you just reached your going phone. But yes, Beth?
as he's doing that, I'd like to search up the podcast recording and
Okay, it is a much older episode. I will say it looks like she was listening back through an archive because this episode was released in about. Let me actually check.
Is it old for us or old for them? Because it's 2022 for us.
It would still be old by their standards.
Okay.
Dude, the dice are not with me today. It was 2 successes.
Wait, I swear to God they did an episode on John Wayne Gacy. Did I just misremember?
Lol.
Noise.
It seems like the online one may actually.
Okay, here we
be
go.
all I need.
Okay, so the episode they did on John Wayne Gacy was released in 2015.
Oh.
I feel like somehow, Is it just me, or is this like, Kai? Are you pulling like? Did you just randomly pull up an episode, or is this like? I'm so confused right
I'm
now.
literally just working off my memories of podcasts that exist. Like, I very easily could have said the Flophouse instead, or the Adventure Zone.
Okay, fair.
Yeah. I'm just working off my memory of what podcasts exist. There is no symbolism to this. This
Alright.
means nothing.
It means nothing at all.
I mean, it means nothing right now.
Yeah.
Okay, how about this, Phoebe? Because I can't. He doesn't find anything, and I'm guessing. Does Katie need to roll anything to see if she finds anything, or?
You were just trying to see when the podcast was released, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
You can just look up the name of the podcast, like an easily searchable thing like that. I'm not gonna make you roll because it's just like you can use Google.
I also put it on fast speed, like 3 times fast speed, and play it.
It is just a pretty standard like
Podcast.
3 guys joking through it. Like it's not anything sinister. It's just a podcast.
Okay.
It's 3 dudes joking while talking about a serial killer. Like it's not much of anything.
While listening, does this remind you of anything, Phoebe, of what happened, or no?
I'm gonna give her another roll.
Thank God.
Oh shit!
Third time's the charms, and the 3 here was times 3 speed.
She just scratches the top of her head. I didn't finish the episode.
Wait, you didn't?
No, I kind of remember I was re-listening through to some old ones, and I used to fall asleep to this show, so I remember it would make me a bit too tired, so I decided to switch it off and tried to find a rock station.
Okay, so it was the radio, okay.
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
How
Do you remember-
updated is her stereo? Well, I mean, I guess it wouldn't really track.
Yeah, no. Oh, good.
It's a fully modern one.
But if we turned it on, wouldn't it go to the first channel that it was left on?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
Mind starting it for us, Phoebe, to see what station it was?
Sure. She starts up her truck and flips it back on. Well, I'm going to need all of you to give me a slight second.
Oh.
No, I thought you were gonna say a roll.
I
The car
was doing all the
explodes.
rolls in music, motherfucker. That just clicked.
God, I know exactly what's about to be turned on. I'm not looking forward to this.
Just the entire truck explodes.
Yep, you all die. Although, I was about to say, it might be a preferable fate to death. Death might be a preferable fate to this.
No!
Give me a second.
God damn it.
This is so wrong.
There we go.
I'm scared. I was right.
What up, what up, what up, what up? It's the Juice Boy. Coming back at you live from 108.5, The Juice. And I'm welcoming all of you. That was supposed to be like, those annoying radio things where they have like another voice cut in. I want to know that that's what that was. Your boy, JB is out here live, already standing in Ampville.
I hate it here.
We're here to track the kooky, the crazy, and the I don't have a third one. Alliteration's hard, baby. So hard.
I despise this
You know what?
man.
I would have also wanted to drive off cliff if this was what turned on my radio.
So, but we're not just here to to go through. But we're not just here but we're not just here for fun. We're here to give out wonderful prizes. If you want to see the Midnight Crew live in New York City, call in with your craziest story from Connecticut. And if it's good enough to make it on air, then you'll get backstage passes to meet the band themselves.
Another band,
Well,
really?
Could we literally just call and talk about the accident that you went through? Because that's a crazy story.
I'll be honest, they're usually more so looking for like, oh, a dude on bath salts broke into my house and started decorating my Christmas tree.
Yeah, I don't think this works for that.
Do we want?
They don't just want crazy. They want fun to listen to.
I mean, we could talk about bar fights, but technically that didn't happen in Connecticut.
Yeah, it
no.
has.
I mean, we could lie.
It would be figured out eventually, I assume.
Disingenuous.
Yeah.
You would dare lie to a sacred institution like 108.5 the juice?
I want to throw
Clearly
this
a
away.
hollowed hall.
We
she
can
says
also
with a
just
smile.
go to where the juice is to see what the hell could be happening.
If I am in the same room as this man, I'm going to throw him off a building.
I mean, seeing as what may be happening, that may be very.
This is assaulting my ears.
Well,
this is
Just been quiet, eating his kebab, watching the antics.
Wait, now that the wait. Now that this channel is on, is there something up with Sense the Unnatural or no?
What?
What was Sense the Unnatural as a role again?
It's my wit, so I'll check. Sense the Unnatural wits plus occult.
All right.
Mm.
I am going to real quick do a silent roll.
Puts in the music channel again.
I will say that it just says the edge test should be between 3 and 5.
For him. Anyways, what?
Oh, in this case, well, I'm just gonna do a silent roll, and that will determine how high it is on the 3 to 5 scale.
Okay.
Oakley dokley.
Here's the thing, right?
Neighbor,
Here's the thing. Usually, I have like horrible range. Like, I have the range. I can detect it within a block, but I can't detect anything closer than that. But because I did it earlier and there was nothing, we sussing this out.
Difficulty 4.
Ah. All right. What? So is that 1, 2, 3? Okay, that's exactly 9. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.
6 successes?
6 successes. One of them was I got a crit, so I rerolled.
So there is definitely something up with the station. It's faint. It almost feels like residue, like supernatural residue, more than like this is pouring off supernatural as evidence. It's more like it's been touched by the supernatural.
I have a new attachment on my camera. Can I record this?
Ooh.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I'll record like 2 or 3 minutes of this.
All right. You have to sit through a couple rounds of modern rock.
The rock is fine.
While it's going
Every
on,
time he speaks, a part of me dies.
Probably he's talking to Phoebe. Probably the best thing to do is not to listen to that radio station anymore. At least in
and then, right as you're about to cut it off, you hear a voice at the end. What's up? It's Juice Sarah, and then you cut it off.
No one
You didn't have
touched
to
that
cut it
dial.
off.
No, yes he did.
No, but he didn't.
I think Katie's possessed.
I'm not possessed!
No one can like that.
Okay, back to what I was saying,
You
Phoebe.
say no one can like that, but at the same time,
It's
it
more
is
the
entertaining.
host than anything. Because who the hell calls themselves the Juice?
Also,
Juice
Juice
does.
Boy, technically.
Probably somebody with a shittier name, I would assume.
The radio station's the Juice. He's Juice Boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what she said.
This is not making things better. I'm gonna go develop this now.
You probably should not listen to that radio station.
Not exactly planning on it.
Otherwise, I would hope you'd be fine going to wherever the hell you're going. Speaking of which, here's your company thingy. Because I still haven't connected into it, so.
Thanks. She takes it from you.
What do you have back here, anyways?
Let me see. Well, there's my bedding. There's my cooler. There's my shotgun.
I meant in the like actual trailer.
Oh, you meant the cargo.
Yeah,
She goes out of
cargo.
the the little sleeping area that these sort of trucks have. She gets out of that. Cargo right now. It's medical supplies.
Did you?
They actually are sent.
Did you check to see if anything was missing?
It's
after
all
the
in
crash?
there. It's all in there.
Fully accounted for?
From what I saw, yeah.
What kind of medical supplies? Like
Medicine.
just medicine, no technology?
There's some medicine. It's all the kind of stuff you need to keep air pressured. So medicine, organs, some blood
Why do you have blood in there?
for transfusions.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that go bad, though?
They have
It's a
it.
refrigerated truck.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait, so your whole cargo, like the whole back end would be one big technological block, right?
That is how refrigerated trucks work. There's not just like a big old ice cube in there.
That would be fun, though.
Max, can you see if there's a virus?
I mean, you were in there, were you, Phoebe, or did you just look at it?
I listen.
Ow.
The cooler is working. Also, how, my friend, my pal, my amigo, how you gonna virus a fridge?
Very carefully.
I mean, I would assume it's medical, right? So
It
there's
is
certain-
literally a big fridge.
I was under the assumption if it's medical, that means that surely the company that you're working for has some sort of, I don't know, good meter that checks to make sure nothing goes bad.
The good meter is what we just checked on there. What you're talking about is a thermometer. Thermometers aren't that complicated.
And I'm pretty sure with Phoebe going inside to check, it was pretty cold in there, wasn't it?
It was. Listen, if you want to go if you want to go lose about 3 inches, you can go check yourself.
Do you have a full because of what I'm thinking, because it just occurred to me what may have actually just happened. Do you have a full list of all the shit that needs to be back here? Numbers wise.
Yeah, I got it. Give me a second to look through my shit. Regardless, I can't be checking this shit for too long. This shit's kind of sensitive, so since I can't drive, they're having me switch it off with somebody else pretty soon anyways.
Alright, hopefully checking it won't take long.
It shouldn't take that long.
Yeah.
I mean,
Alright, here we go.
there's
She
5
pulls
of us.
out She pulls out a list of stuff.
Alright, I guess are we all gonna go in there, or is Montgomery gonna fuck off and jerk off in the corner?
What?
He's
Why
gonna
would
do that
he do that?
exactly. He's gonna do that exactly. I no longer care what Reese says. Monty is now jerking off in the corner of the
Oh.
earth. He found it. He found the corners of the earth.
Guys, it's square.
And the immediate first thing he did was start masturbating. No. No. I'm assuming you're roll checking.
Yes.
So here's what I'm gonna ask, just so we don't have 8,000 fucking rolls like this. Would the person with the highest wits investigation give the roll with everyone else contributing an extra, let's just say, die to help it go faster?
Mm-hmm.
Who
Sure.
wants? So if that's 3
I
dice,
have
that means
6.
I have 9.
Okay.
Soon
Monty,
to be,
how many do you
soon to be
have?
12.
I'm assuming he has less.
A lot less.
Okay, you will be rolling.
I'll roll 12 dice.
The difficulty to make sure everything on the list is there is 4. If you fuck this up, I will be impressed.
I fucked up like 3 rolls with 7 dice so far today.
Fair.
Well, I'm telling you, that's not happening. I'm actually,
good.
hold on. It might. 1, 2. So the first 9, I got 4. Never mind. Hold on. I got 4 more to roll. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Hold on. 1, 2,
That's a
3,
dangerous laugh.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got 11 successes. I got 2 sets of crits.
God.
Okay, well, I didn't think I need to bust out one of your themes for checking a truck, but like,
No.
fucking hell.
Wait. Would that count as deduction? If so, I have an extra dice.
No, we're invested.
Explain
We're
to me
counting.
how this is deduction.
I'm deducing if everything is the same.
You can't just say I deduce.
I
You can't
deduce
just
my
say I
balls.
deduce.
I'm gonna punch him in
I
the balls.
deduce.
Can I deduce his balls? Oh Lord.
Just
So-
just a casual amount of criticals. Jeez.
Okay. You step into this truck, and realistically, this should have taken like 2 hours to audit. You guys got it done in about 30 minutes.
Like
Uh,
you.
Oh my
and
guys, it's all written in Russian. Let's go.
Let's
Igor.
fucking go.
That's a
You,
fucking
you go around, you check all these things, all these different labels, and everything is there. Everything is accounted for. Except for something that would be so easy to miss. Out of the 20 blood bags that are being brought, one is missing, and it's not just missing, it's been swapped with a differently labeled blood bag. Everything
my
else is
God.
exactly where it's supposed to be.
Okay, so according to the I'm looking through the note, whatever it's called, the clipboard.
Yep.
According to your manifest, this is the wrong blood bag.
I'm
What?
sorry, what? She says,
is
walking
the-
over.
This one is wrong.
I think
She
someone
grabs
just
it.
swapped it out.
And checks against the list. Fucking hell, what the fuck?
How long were you
That-
out after the crash? Did the paramedics say?
I don't know, I woke up in the hospital. Apparently it was about 10 hours?
Oh. And only for a singular blood bag? Does it
Not
say
10
what?
hours.
Does
She's been up for a bit. It was about 3 hours from what I heard.
it say what type of blood it is? Like what letter it is?
Yeah, what was it and what was it switched to?
So the original person was named John F. Riley, and it was type A blood, donated about 2 days ago. The new blood that was put in was from John F. Riley, donated about 3 days ago, and it was type O negative.
Why would someone... My girl pauses what she's about to say and is like, Wait a second.
Yeah, I think you're getting to where I thought of with this after she said medical supplies.
Who goes through the trouble for a single blood bag?
More specifically, switching it for something. O negative blood is more valuable than A.
And with the same name.
My girl is
Doesn't
going
want
to
their
mutter
blood.
something under her breath. Specifically, she mutters, "Vampires." God damn!
Give me 1 second.
I love having the flaw transparent, by the way. It's so fun.
Oh no.
Duh! Oh no! It says, oh!
She just turns around and stares at you. Okay, kid, you're fucking paranoid.
I'm not paranoid!
Listen, you're going around telling me vampires did this?
I didn't say that.
Why'd you mutter vampires under your breath? Just suddenly you think of Twilight and get a throbbing boner?
What?
That's such a bad series.
Very.
You even seen a single movie?
I've watched movies, yes.
I was talking to... Yeah, good job.
Igor.
She caught the top of your head.
No, I read the books.
Okay, fair enough. You can read?
I'm a journalist.
That doesn't say
It would be-
anything.
It would be
Hey,
pretty
listen,
bad
you
if you
think-
can read some stuff.
Listen, video game journalists don't know how to play video games.
That is
But
true.
they know how to read.
Political journalists apparently don't need to know about politics.
I'm not a political journalist.
What kind of journalist are you?
Yes.
Investigative.
And you don't know what a lawyer is.
I mostly just investigate police officers and corrupt political figures.
But
I don't, and I do it in the way that prevents. I try and do it the way that prevents slander. Thank you very much.
aside from jobs, aside from
Yeah,
job
yeah.
descriptions, what the hell else do you think this blood was specifically swapped out for any reason though? If you have any indication,
I don't
Phoebe.
fucking know. Maybe,
It
like,
was- the A type was taken.
what if? This one, because it's O negative, right? More people can donate it. What if some sick fuck put like a weird disease in here that they want to spread to other people?
My girl's like,
Well, let's pour it out. Well, then let's throw it away right now because it's also 3 days old.
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
I'm gonna call my fucking boss.
Is there a way for us to check? Wait, is there a way for us to have this checked?
Yeah, they're probably gonna check it
Alright,
themselves.
how about I call my boss and we figure out what I'm supposed to do there before we just start doing anything with this.
how we
I'd like
know
to
we're
keep
supposed
my
to-
job, preferably.
How can we know to trust your boss?
We know to trust him because if I don't, I'm not gonna get a paycheck.
Okay,
Who knows, maybe you get
Fair.
does she
Maybe
walk
you get
away?
raise.
Does she walk away a good bit after trying to call the boss?
No, because she first goes, and all of you are gonna step away from my truck because I don't trust any of you now after the things you've been saying, and I will blast your heads off if you try to touch it again.
I didn't even touch it.
I'm asking all of you very politely, Monty, please take your friends away from my truck before they do anything that could lose me my job.
I'm just gonna take a no, don't worry. I'm taking note that this has changed. It might be important.
Yes, please don't touch anything until I know what the next step is.
We just go away, probably close to the RV, I would assume.
Yeah. And she's calling her boss now, leaning up against the truck.
So we're all in agreement, right, into what this could possibly be, that the radio station and the blood we heard, like, a few days ago on the radio.
Definitely.
Yeah.
100%.
Why that bag, though?
It
Why
doesn't.
that specific?
Again, it's so like why?
Well,
The
Igor, what was
disease
his name
thing
again?
kind of makes sense. It's because O negative is more at it can
Name,
transfer- John F.
John
Riley.
F. Riley.
and that was the same for both of them, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
the only difference that
Was okay.
The only difference that I wrote down
He's gonna
was the
search
types.
John F. Riley, like in the Google to see if anything pops up for anything like
Uh,
significant person-wise, I guess.
So, yeah, give me a, because it's a bit of a generic name.
Yeah.
Give me a technology investigation. Technology investigation, but
Okay.
intelligence technology. That was me, just brain stopped working.
Okay. Yeah.
Or wits technology, I think in this case. Wits technology.
Oh, wits. Oh, fucking damn it.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well,
I'm sorry.
Okay.
The
Wits.
difficulty in this is 4. The difficulty in this is 3.
Sorry.
Okay. Wits.
Do we know what
technology.
hospital this came from?
It all seems to have come from a hospital in New York.
Ooh, bang, that's big.
I'm re-rolling failures because this is getting ludicrous.
You know
oh,
what?
fucking Christ! Thank
Okay.
God.
Hey, don't spend willpower this time. I'm gonna be nice to you.
Oh my fucking
4.
God.
Don't spend any willpower on the reroll this time. Just ignore that you had to spend anything. I feel bad for you.
Dude, I had such good to see if my physical rolls or digital rolls were gonna be getting this. They just turned ass because some ass had to such decides to take my luck. Igor.
That's not how luck works.
It kind of in the 2 years I've known him, yeah, it kind of has.
In any case, you are able to find a couple different John F. Rileys, but after determining that it came from New York, you have a feeling that it most likely came from a YouTuber named John F. Riley. He seems to be kind of a travel vlogger dude. He has traveled all across the country, all across the world. He particularly seems to like doing a lot of videos in Europe. And his latest, but he seems to be based out of New York, and he's actually very well known for being very interested in medical issues. He's one of those YouTubers that has like a large charity foundation for his brother that suffers from cerebral palsy.
Oh.
Yeah, he actually doesn't seem to have ever visited Connecticut, but given that he's very interested in medical stuff, and donation and things like this, and raising importance about it, and has actually spoken on the importance of donating blood, and is very proactive in trying to get people to be organ donors.
Question.
It's not unrealistic he would have been a blood donor.
Has it sometime on the wiki of him does it state his blood type? Because sometimes that actually happens. Or has he ever stated what his blood type is? And like since he's medical knowledge, has he made a video explaining what blood types are? And he may have said his own blood type before.
You know what? Yes, and his blood type actually is A.
Okay. So that is not his blood at all. His blood type is A. So they were looking for his blood.
Yeah, so the original blood was switched out, and
Oh,
the other blood in there, who knows from? Maybe just a
seems
different guy named John F.
really-
Kennedy. Or
You mean John F. Riley?
yeah, John F. Riley.
He
Because there's
seems
Are-
really,
are
really
they-
pure of heart. Exceedingly pure of
What
heart.
if? Hold on. What if they're trying to hurt the person who's supposed to take this donation?
Then what?
Possibly.
That's
but
the issue with that is when blood is unless it's super specific, blood isn't necessarily transferred from person to person like that.
like name by name, yeah. It's usually just like, hey, they need this type of blood. So they transfer it. And since O negative can be universal, they literally just threw that in there.
What if
because
it
they knew
has
that.
nothing? Hold on. I have to look something up because what if it has nothing to do with the type of blood it is, but who donated it or
That's
what
why I
donated
said,
it?
he's
It's
very
more
pure
like-
of heart.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the reason why they took it, for some reason or another. Whatever that reason may be. He's definitely not the thing in the situation. He puts in air quotes around thing in the situation that we're thinking of. He's something. He's clearly
This is interesting.
Yeah, he's pure of heart. He wants to donate. He has charities. Something is out for his blood specifically, and that is exceedingly interesting to what we have any knowledge of.
That means they had to be in. I mean, 3 hours. They could go literally anywhere in 3 hours.
Yeah.
But,
Wait, wasn't
but we do know
wasn't-
from the radio station that there's something
Yeah.
happening in New York and in this town right now.
Someone can
Later
get
in New York.
tickets to go to New York.
Yes,
Right?
there we go. Yeah.
And if this is where this person is based, that means that someone in this area could be going after those tickets.
We can follow that person if they get lucky.
Which means
enough.
that we have to listen to the radio.
Oh God. The person who listens to it does not drive. Hell, how about we have them have no weapons? So probably, if anything, Katie's the one to listen to the radio. She's the least threatening in any physical situation. So if
I'm
it
down
says
with that.
strangle other
Monty.
drivers,
Monty was about to say he could probably do it, and then realizes, oh wait, I have a cane.
I don't have any. Well, no, I have a gun.
I don't have any weapon, he
I'm
says.
all-
Wait,
weirdly.
wait. What if we leave it on? We leave it on for like its airtime, and we let my camera record it.
not bad idea either. But we don't know what it's going to capture. Is it going to capture the whatever the hell it is, where it's going? We don't know what the hell it is. It may just be a giant waste of time that day.
Then we'd have to read. So someone does.
So Katie,
Wait.
Yes.
you're gonna be in my you're gonna be in my garage because that's far away. We can't really hear the radio from there, so we don't get influenced by that. If you get influenced at all, hopefully not, and just get information from it. Actually, you know what? I think I might be able to make something. We're gonna have to figure it out after we deal with your friend here, Monty, and then I'll try and figure it out. I think I might have an idea. And he knocks his fingers onto his temples, like activating brain cells or something. Like he's activating his brain
blast.
cells. And like alternating the taps.
Brain blast from Jimmy Neutron.
I did.
Alright. So sorry, what was the larger question? I got distracted by Blade Blast.
There was no larger question because except for mine where it was after we deal with Monty and his friend Phoebe. I'll make something that I'll have an idea later for
Alright,
this.
go.
Later as in maybe after the session if we're getting super close to the time Ryan wants to get off, so
Alright.
Oh,
fuck,
we don't have to get off. No, that's not what. No, it's fine. We can
Okay.
keep going.
Okay. That's it. That's not a lot of time. No, wait, Beth, should we head off soon? Because you have,
Yeah, I have work at 6 a.m. again.
okay.
okay. So however you feel like ending it, Kai. So we'll be.
Alright, well, we should be able to. You want to listen to the radio, Beth?
Yes.
But
Alright.
While she does that, I'm gonna take some of my equipment out and like go to I guess her workstation since she's taking over mine to stay away from the driver and all that stuff. He's gonna try and think of a way to make a headphone that filters out the whatever you would think of as a hypnotizing
Alright.
words, and to where you could just hear it, just to figure out like any like hidden, just so she doesn't get mind control and just to hear what goes on. I guess.
So, like, basically filter out.
Yes,
headphones.
filtering out that stuff.
So, since you don't really know what you're working against quite yet, it's gonna be a little hard. But to see if you can at least conceptualize
Exactly. So maybe where I
a
can
kind
get it
of
better in my
headphone that can
dreams.
filter out
Yeah.
information like that, you can give me, I would say, a difficulty
Wait. hold
4.
on.
This is just trying to sort out information. So only difficulty 4.
Hold on. What? If we listen back to the audio that I recorded,
You do need to develop
Does my-
it.
I have to develop it. But if we did that first, we listen back, because my camera picks up on supernatural things. If there's a
Yeah.
supernatural line of like things that's influencing people, if he figures out which one that is based off of my recording, could he just siphon that one out instead?
He could possibly. Yeah, but you're gonna need to develop it. That'll take a couple hours.
Yeah, I'm fine with waiting for that.
So are you gonna wait for that, or do you want to? Because I was thinking you could at least make the
Yeah,
headphones.
conceptually.
Draft up a design for headphones to filter things out in general, even if you don't know what you're filtering out. Okay,
Yeah.
then you can give me an intelligence craft, difficulty 4.
Would this be hypertech?
Yeah, hypertech. In order to just, I'm actually wait. Is filtering out audio beyond our current technological capabilities?
Well, not until Igor's thing for
Types
hypnotization.
of audio, I guess, is a larger question. It's not frequency. You're trying to do shit that isn't frequency. You're almost trying to do like
Technically,
content-aware audio sorting, which is more hyper-techy. So I'll give it to you.
Technically, you could try to just isolate the thing making people do the thing.
Yeah, but we have to do. I have
You
to.
don't know what the
film
thing
first.
is.
Yeah.
I have to develop the.
So he
recording
basically needs
first.
to make it a filtering system to filter literally anything.
And then if I can make it to where it filters it out, I can make it to where I can reverse it to where I can just filter it in.
Alright, so yeah, give me a difficulty 4 intelligence.
Finally! A decent fucking roll! Let's go! 6 successes!
Hell yeah! You were able to draft up something that should work.
Alright.
And Beth.
Yes.
Unless anyone else has something they want to do first.
I'm gonna do. I'll start working on.
Yeah, you
mine.
start developing the kit, but you don't really need to roll for that. It's just a thing that takes a while.
Yep.
So. Give me a second.
Seconds up.
Well, there's 2 things we're gonna go through. The first one's gonna be more insufferable than the next.
Okay.
Well, more insufferable to everyone who isn't you. Because you don't seem to mind him as much. Yeah. Exactly. But everyone give me a second.
This is a very long second.
Here we go. So. Hello everyone, it's the Juice Boy again. And it looks like, and we're getting in a lot of calls. No winners yet, but for right now, we're gonna play you back an old story. The one that actually brought us here in the first place. The one about that mysterious tower and all the disappearances therein. Oh, and word of warning. It turns out there might be some aspiring pranksters out there, and don't worry, Juicy gets it. But stop interfering with our signals. We're trying to run a show here, baby. Alright, this one takes us back 2 years ago, from when we first got reports of all the disappearances in this area, and those crazy motherfuckers in robes that have something to do with it. This is the tower. And then his voice starts to cut out as this harsh static plays over it. And a new song cuts into its place.
Mmm,
Uh,
tasty.
you hear this song begin to play for a bit before a voice speaks out. 1, 20, 20, 1, 3, 11. And
Hold on.
then Beth. I'm going to need
1,
to ask you
20, 20, 111.
it was 1, 20, 20, 1, 3, 11.
311. Okay.
And then Beth.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to need to ask you to make me an intelligence resolve roll.
Woo! I gotta love my intelligence. Alright.
Oh lord.
2, 4, 5 dice, 3 more. I like that it's intelligence resolve specifically.
Thank goodness we got the girl on the case.
God, it's only 2.
You said something.
Hey, let me
Why would
just
you
say
say
something to
something?
fill your bones with terror. Let me pop that crit.
Oh god! Reroll!
Reroll! Okay, please.
Yeah, I'm re-rolling. That's it's 3 dice that I re-roll, right?
Yep.
Yes.
It's only a total of 3.
You
Oh,
don't succeed.
Oh.
So,
Suddenly, you get up. Your eyes have gone almost completely blank as you stare forwards. So she's in the back area, right? The
Yeah.
car area
Yeah.
where, if I remember correctly, there's a ramp down to get the cars out.
Oh yeah. Oh no, my car.
You get into the car. You press the button to open the ramp, and you drive out.
Does she need to roll at all or does it just happen?
Ah, this just happens.
Hey guys, do you guys hear something?
oh no!
That's a,
I
I
just
think a call.
Oh no! I just deciphered that.
I
Oh
did it before.
no!
I did it way earlier.
So yeah.
So you pull out, you drive away, and then, hey Beth,
guys-
let
yeah.
me take a look at your character sheet real quick since I'm me playing your character for a second.
Your driving doesn't
no.
exist.
I have 1 dot drive.
Yeah, well, let's look at your decks.
2 dots.
Alright. You suddenly wheel your car around and go to ram into the build.
It's
Well,
not my
ram into
car.
the
It's whoever's car we have.
Yeah, it's probably
I think
JD's
it's
really
Max's,
nice
yeah.
car.
So I just ram it in.
That's what she said. Sorry.
Oh my god!
You drive forwards, and you slam the car ever so slightly, but it does make it realize what's happening.
You cut out.
I said, you drive the car, turn around, and slam into the back, which does make everyone at least slightly realize what's happening.
Into the back of the RV?
Yes.
I'm gonna poke my head out a window.
I'm pretty sure we can hear the Lambo.
Yes. Well, you guys hear the Lambo start up and start driving closer, so you guys can try to react to it, but it was a 1 dot, so I feel like you guys are just able to drive ahead, or it only very lightly, like, bumps in.
Yeah.
What is the girl doing this whole time? Phoebe.
You guys
Yeah.
were back in the RV, right?
Yeah.
Did you guys drive away at all, or were you still in the parking lot?
I
We
thought
were
we
still
were
in the
just
parking lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Phoebe has gotten out of her truck, is like, what the fuck is going on there?
I'm gonna try and quickly get.
Oh!
Have I snapped out of it, or am I still in attack mode? Because
Yeah, you'd still be in attack mode as you just suddenly drive backwards.
Can I turn the flash of my camera all the way up and then just try and like blind her?
You know what? I like that idea. Give me, this is gonna be weird, a dexterity craft.
I do have craft photography.
Yeah, give me a dexterity craft photography.
Okay.
And I will roll Beth's
Drive
what is
against it.
blinking? Yeah, I guess technically be drive again, so that's not gonna go great for her.
It's like drive. I think it's drive. Do you think drive resolve?
You know what? Drive resolve. Yeah, let's go for that.
you want me to roll it?
Yeah, if you'd like to, Beth. It is technically your character.
Yeah.
Drive resolve will be 3.
Okay, hold on. Let me double check my because I know what my photography is. I just need to check. You said dexterity?
2.
Yes, dexterity drive.
No, for me.
Oh, for you, a dexterity craft.
Okay.
Specialization camera.
Yeah.
I rolled 2.
Okay, I beat that.
Alright, yeah. I kinda figured.
It wasn't by. I only have 4 dots. That was not a lot.
Yeah.
So you flash the camera and are able to blind her while she's trying to drive, causing her to have to stop for a moment. And
Would it stop me though?
No, but it does cause you to adjust for a second and actually turn on the radio in the car by accident.
Oh.
And this is relevant because you hear 19, 20, 15, 16, and snap out of it.
19, 20,
Stop.
15, 16. It's stop, yeah.
16.
For if you're curious, I wrote down the whole cipher just now because I didn't want to forget it.
The character looks at the car at herself in the car, and she's like, "What?"
Max is out there first, and he goes to open the car door and ask, "Are you okay?"
What? Why am I in your car?
You drove into the RV. I think our suspicion was right. Did you hear it? Do you remember anything?
Do I remember any of it?
Give me 1 second. Here's a question I have. Does that, can anyone give me a dex? Just as dex athletics, since the two of you, to quickly turn off the car radio as it's about to speak again.
Oh god. Dexterity what?
Wait, did we didn't get out of the car. Like, I just poked my head out of the window.
Yeah, you were in the RV. I ran out. I literally said I ran
only
out.
these two. Only you two can stop it.
Okay,
It's
okay,
dex
okay.
athletics, and I guess
Can I argue Dex drive because I know my car very well?
this is operating the radio.
I only got
I'm not sure
one.
how relevant drive is to that.
I only got 1.
So dex athletics, and
Oh,
this
it's
is gonna
just
be
3
versus
dice.
3. 3 before it can say the numbers again.
Yeah.
2 actually. They read the numbers sort of slow.
Come on, baby.
Fail.
I'm gonna say my girl's disoriented because I only got 1.
Can I say since I got a crit and she got 1, can we succeed? Oh god.
Are you saying you have 1 die or 1 roll success?
1 rolled success.
You know what? I'm going to give you guys this. I'm going to do a luck roll. If this succeeds, you succeed. If this fails, you fail. But I'm
Works
going
for
to
me.
do it with a desperation die.
Ah.
Ooh.
I'm going to do it with a vampire
this makes
hunger die.
sense.
It's actually easier to use. And if it crit fails, oh
God.
boy.
Oh no.
You guys will have to remake the roll to like mentally succeed, right?
Probably.
Actually, how loud is this radio blasting? Can I hear it?
Okay, it did fail, but not. I would say it's a car radio still, even if it's not a nice car. it's not going to overwhelm you. Let me
My
first of
girl
all make sure I
hears
did
it,
this cipher right, because for some reason my brain's telling me I didn't. I did.
Speaking of
I did it
things-
right. I did it right.
The RV, which is still got the radio inside of it blasting.
From the back.
That was in one room in the magical back.
Mm-hmm.
And the radio wasn't even necessarily blasting.
It was
Like,
just
Rhea could
on.
hear it, but I'm not sure it was turned up to max volume.
Nope.
It was in the.
It was in the room with the car, right?
Yes,
Yeah, that's a trailer.
but they
not
are
even
no
the
longer
RV.
in
currently
that
open.
room.
Yeah, but I accidentally turned on the radio in the car.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm aware. But the radio in the car is about as loud as a car radio, so unless that was turned up extremely high. And then the radio in the back of the trailer is in the magical back of the trailer. I think both of them would be distant enough that you wouldn't really hear them.
Okay,
It-
that's good.
All right. 6, 15, 18, 7, 5, 20. And both of you just sort of glaze over.
Huh?
Wait, I thought they had to make a mental save of some kind.
Let me check. Actually, this would technically be a different command. I should make the...
Can you repeat the numbers?
Oh, forget.
Yeah,
Yeah,
forget.
it's 6, 15, 18, 7, 5, 20. Forget.
What? Once it was F, I was like, forget.
Yeah, it's forget.
And I'm pretty
alright.
sure it's the one that if it's an an unsuspecting victim.
You guys are suspecting victims.
Okay.
Also,
I'm moving on.
what the hell am I gonna forget? Just that she drove the car into the RV? Like, what am I gonna forget?
The numbers.
Also, just for, like, the purpose of making sure that this is fair, I count you guys always as prepared mortals,
Okay.
even if you wouldn't necessarily actually be, because just having an enemy use an ability on you that you can't resist fucking sucks.
Very true.
I mean, we know it happens, not specifically what's happening, but we know it's
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
So what do we need to roll?
So what?
Wits Resolve. And I am going to silently roll what you were rolling against.
Come on, please be good. Come on.
I'm rolling the come on too.
Ugh.
Oh my god, my dice suck. 1. I rolled 6 dice and I got
I
1.
got
Yeah,
two.
both of you glaze over.
At least
Now the
this
better question is, how much do they forget?
They would forget the last scene. So basically everything up until the radio suddenly changed.
Mm-hmm.
Or like everything past the radio suddenly changed.
Okay, I was about
I
to
know
say,
what
I was like,
abilities
oh
they're
my
using.
I mixed up the words in my head.
I know
So
what
they,
ability they're using too. Oh my god.
Okay, so I remember her ramming into the RV, right? Just
Yes.
nothing. Okay.
well, no,
Okay.
yeah, no, actually, you wouldn't remember that either.
You
So-
said
I
after
look
the
at-
radio turned on. I wasn't there for the other
No.
part.
the other radio.
Yeah, but that counts as the scene.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we don't know why I'm in a car. We
Yeah.
both are like,
Why are you in my car?
I don't know. Why am I? What?
Are you people done ramming into the vehicle, please?
What? And I guess that's where we end it. Because I
Yeah,
found
we'll
that
end it
funny.
there.
What? We just
Huh?
both say what
Alright.
at the exact same time. Huh?
Okay. Thank you for watching. I hope all of you are ready for the new quarry.
Bye
I'm gonna
bye.
kill Juice.
Bye.